Hey goddesses, it's Debbie coming at you from the inside of my car, and I'm coming with challenge number 8, which is speak life, bring light. And this challenge is all about creating intention around the words that we use and the actions that we take. Because whether you agree with it or not, whether you're intentional about it or not, whether you like it or not, you are a co-creator. And everywhere that you go, you're creating ripple effects with your words and with your actions. And so because we are people who are up to a bigger life, we have to be intentional about the words that we use. It's like casting magic every single where we go, okay? To the people that you love and the people that you don't even know. You are creating a ripple effect. So on day number 1 of this challenge, I want you to monitor the words that come out of your mouth. And we are going to be only speaking life. So yes, this means that we are not going to be complaining as much as we can. We're not going to be complaining for the first day of the challenge. And that in and of itself is a huge challenge, because once you start to look at how many times you want to say something negative about what's going on, you're going to realize how much this actually is all throughout your life, how much negativity is infiltrating your life through your own words. So I want you to allow the thoughts to come up, because sometimes we don't like things and the thoughts will come up, but I don't want you to allow those words to come out of your mouth. Then I also want you to watch how much you want to gossip, how much you want to talk about other people, especially people who get on your nerves a little bit, okay? And again, those thoughts can come up. Do not allow them to come out of your mouth. But then here's the part that you may not have thought about. Our mind thinks in pictures. And so no matter what words we use, like don't or can't or negating words like that, if you're drawing a picture of the thing that you don't want, you're actually creating more of it. You're actually magnifying that which you don't want. So for this first day of the challenge, at least for the first day, but hopefully for all the way through, I want you to think about what you do want and speak into what you do want instead of talking about what you don't want. So, for example, I want to paint an illustration right now. I don't want you right now to think about a pink elephant. Like, I don't want you to think about it. So right now, do not think about a pink elephant. Like, don't think of a pink elephant. Now, notice it doesn't matter how many times I say don't do it. Your mind is going to pull up the image of a pink elephant because I painted one. The word don't doesn't even matter in the equation. And it's the same for all of the things that you are trying to manifest in your world. So if you're saying to yourself over and over again, I don't want to be sick and tired anymore, I don't want to be weak anymore, you're drawing an illustration for your mind of being weak, of being sick and tired, and you're magnifying that possibility in your world more and more and more. Think instead something more powerful for your mind to focus on, which is, I am being strong and healthy starting right now. I am being strong and healthy starting right now. So of course that's an affirmation, and it's a much more powerful image for your mind to conjure up. Try this with your children too. Your child is jumping on the couch. Instead of saying, don't jump on my couch, say instead, I only want you to sit on my sofa. I only want you to sit on the furniture, okay? So whatever it is for you, try instead of saying don't or can't or all the negating words to talk about what you do want. And that is day number 1 of the challenge. On day number 2, I want you to find an area of your life in which you've been holding back on speaking about something to someone. So it can be anything, but it's something that you've wanted to say to someone for a very long time, and for whatever reason, you're holding it back. And I want you to honor yourself by speaking into what it is that you want to say. Talk to that person and actually express yourself in the way that you want to. Now, here's the thing. I want you to express it with kindness. I want you to express it with love, and I want you to express it in a way that's completely detached from the outcome. That's a challenge. So you are going to do this with the awareness that the person may respond in a way that would typically trigger you, or the person may say something that you didn't want them to say, or they may not react at all, which in and of itself can drive some people a little bit bananas. But I want you to be unattached to that outcome. I want you to put the outcome aside, and with loving kindness, I want you to honor yourself by speaking whatever it is that you've been holding back. Okay, so that's day number 2. Day number 3, I want you to bring your light to a complete stranger. I want you to step outside of the box and look around when you go to the grocery store or the bookstore or wherever it is that you are out and about. And I want you to find a stranger and strike up a conversation with that stranger by using a very sincere compliment. So if the person has a very lovely smile that brightens up your day, let them know that. If you like the color of their hair, let them know that. If you like their handbag, let them know that you like their handbag. Whatever it is for you, I want you to strike up a conversation with a complete stranger by lighting up their world with a sincere compliment. And then I want you to notice how that lands on them and how it affects you as you depart from that stranger. Okay, as a bonus, I want you to find something about yourself that really lights you up, something that you've done that you really, really are proud of. And then I want you to acknowledge it on social media. I want you to either go into our group or on your personal page, and I want you to pat yourself very proudly on the back and say shamelessly that I am proud of myself for this. Don't humble brag. I want you to actually brag. I want you to honor yourself publicly by saying, I'm proud of myself for this. And it could be just that you're doing this work, that it's very challenging for you to fit all of this in to your own schedule, and that maybe you're a little bit behind on the challenges, but you want to acknowledge yourself for taking this on and taking it on seriously. And I want to acknowledge you for that right now, whether that's going to be your acknowledgement or not. I love you guys. I'm so excited about all your progress. Oh, don't forget to continue to build on that inner body circuit. Those of you who are doing that are giving me great feedback, and I'm so grateful. I will be doing some new recordings on it, so I really appreciate your feedback as we go through this process, because it's helping me to create a really great iteration for the next wave of the Radiance challenges. So definitely let me know how you're doing, what I can do to improve the experience, and don't forget to continue building on that inner body circuit habit, because it is magic. Your intention, your words, your actions are all magic. So create good magic today, and I love you guys. Bye.